Let's get back to work. So I basically got 4,700 grafts from the donation area on top of my head. Yeah. Hello handsome, you're Norman. I'm more handsome than before, right?
Hello, my name is Patrick Nussbaumer, also known as Sinerias, League of Legends coach and streamer. And for a long time I wondered whether I should get a hair transplant and was very, very unsure because it's a major procedure and a real operation. But then I decided relatively quickly that I definitely wanted to do it because I want to feel really comfortable in the long term. For me, it's just a very high priority to always feel comfortable in my own body. It's not even necessary. So it's completely understandable if someone says they just want to shave their head, but I just really want to feel comfortable. And the process itself was very pleasant for me. So for me, everything was booked as an all-inclusive package. We were picked up directly at the airport. There was absolutely no problem. Then we went to the clinic, had some blood taken, a brief examination, and some conversations. Everything was explained very, very simply. Afterwards, we were taken straight from the clinic to the hotel, stayed overnight at the hotel. Everything went very smoothly. We knew exactly what we had to do. The next morning we were picked up again, went to the clinic, and then had more examinations and the shaving. Everything was discussed again with the doctor, any concerns, any points, and how the operation would proceed. I felt very comfortable and was really pleasantly surprised.
The deep sleep method, I haven't explained that yet. The deep sleep method is used for not like general anesthesia, but more like a semi-anesthesia. Because during that time frame, you breathe on your own. Over 99% of our patients are anesthetized using this system.
So basically everyone does it this way.
Yes, exactly. You sleep for a short time now, just before the operation. The deep sleep method is performed. You sleep for about 10 to 15 minutes. After that, you are woken up and the operation begins. First, you lie on your stomach for about 1.5 to 2 hours while the grafts are being harvested. Afterwards, we have a break of about 20 minutes. Maybe during that time, you get something to eat or you have a drink. Hair analysis, yes. We check to see how thick your hair is,
I'm curious about that.
how dense it is.
I'm curious about that.
Exactly. We will now, I'll stand here please. Exactly. First, these are the pictures. Look up, if you would please, for a moment. Okay. Now turn around again please, towards the screen. Now we'll take a look with the dermoscope. There we also have some magnified images. It's also calculated automatically. This is our recipient area. So here we have the ultrasound curve. Here, the skin depth is measured to determine the transplantation depth. Afterwards, our doctors will check the results, as well as your scalp. Scalp will be checked. Do you have any injuries or any skin conditions on your head?
No.
Nothing, great. I have no insults, things are looking good right now, right?
Okay. It's truly a real pleasure to meet you, Patrick.
I have my photo. The hereditary pattern of hair loss is in the family parents, father, grandfather. Did you think that your father is the one in the middle here?
Yes, everything here. He's been bald for 30 years.
There's nothing there. There's really nothing there. There's nothing there.
Where does it bother you the most? Which area would you like to address? Here, does it bother you the most? Me personally? And here?
Here it has become denser.
And here the most, then here and here. And I feel that overall it's just very thin. And when I lean forward in front of the camera, I always feel very uncomfortable because I know that if the lighting isn't good, you can really see the bare scalp. So much. Yes, then I was shaved, and of course I was very nervous about the operation. I then chose the sleep method, where I would be put to sleep and then lie there in semi-anesthesia while the operation is performed. You sit upright in the chair and they tell you that you'll be laid down soon, and then they do the extraction from the donor area during the operation. And then I think to myself, okay, now I'm curious to see when I'll fall asleep. Shortly after, a second later, I was already waking up, lying in a completely different position on my stomach, and it was no problem at all. I felt slight pain, everything was numb, and whenever I felt a bit more pain, I just said so. Good communication. And then the operation went very smoothly for me as well. For me, it took 7 hours. Afterwards, of course, I was very exhausted, but I was very glad that it was over. You feel a constant pressure the whole time. All in all, I would say I feel very comfortable now. I'm really, really glad that I did it. And now I hope that the result will turn out really well. Of course, that's all I can hope for. And we'll all see how it turns out.